Welcome back, everyone. B&T Collectibles here. Super excited for this. This is PSA Mail Day. This is our second Mail Day video. And guys, I have over 700 cards in for grading right now. This is, if you remember, the first two that I had gotten back was the 2020 Topps Chrome Turkey Red green chrome, Mike Trout, and then I also had the 2019 Chronicles Airborne Signature John Morant. Both of those came back PSA 10. I am by no means expecting all my cards to come back at 10, but that was a great start. What I have in here is a 2012 Gypsy Queen Mike Trout. So it is not his rookie year. Rookie year was 2011 Topps. Update is the main card, 2011. He's got other rookie cards that go for a lot of money. But this is his first Gypsy Queen product. So I was in a hobby shop and I saw a box for, it was about 170 bucks. And I thought to myself, gosh, if you pull one of the Trouts and it's in great shape, you can do really well. And lo and behold, I pulled a Mike Trout mini. So this isn't his base card. This is his mini card, which is more rare than just the base card. I've been doing some research, and I cannot find, I am sure that there are PSA graded 10s of his mini card, but I could not find any on eBay, and I couldn't find any past sales. So I'm more intrigued to open this box, because if what we have in here is a PSA 10 Gem Mint Mike Trout Mini, I think it's not super valuable, but I mean, it could easily be 300 bucks or a little bit more, just if it is a population one or a low population. I mean, Mike Trout is one of the best players by far in the game. Future Hall of Famer, no doubt, and big collector base. And so any, highly graded card, especially his older cards, are good resale products. So I sent this into PSA is probably end of October. It's early December right now, at December 5th. So not a bad turnaround time, but I had submitted it in the regular grading group, paid a little bit extra, along with a bunch of other cards that just went in the value ultra modern category. And those value ultra moderns are taking a long time to turn around. Like I said, I've got about 700 cards right now, all in various stages, but I don't expect to get those back until early 2021 or even in the spring of 2021. So guys, what I'm going to do, I'm very nervous. That's why I keep talking. But I'm going to open the box. I'm going to try to put the card down, explain a little bit about it, what my thinking was behind the grading, and why I sent it in, and then we can go from there. But super excited once again. PSA Mail Day, B&T Collectibles, 2012 Gypsy Queen Mike Trout Mini. You're going to have to bear with me. These boxes are always very, very well sealed. So you have to bear with me here as I open this up. But it is super exciting, guys. If you're into grading and collecting, it is just super exciting to submit these. Okay, well, this is great. This is a good sign. So I'm not going to go any further. Just let me explain what I did. I should have done that a little bit earlier. When I submit my cards, I am by no means a professional grader, but I try to look closely at the quality, the centering, the corners, all the edges. And when I submit my cards, I check on the sheet. It's got to grade a 9 or better. Otherwise, do not encapsulate it. Just send it back ungraded. Because in my opinion, I can probably sell the cards raw on the open market at the going price. And if it's not a 9 or 10, I just don't want to collect it in my collection or in the B&T Collectibles collection. And I may or may not sell the 9s or 10s. But so what I just saw, and we're going to open it so we can all see together, I saw an encapsulated product. So that means that the card at least graded a 9, which in my opinion is great. I mean, that's a good start. Okay, so you can see it. Okay, so you guys can see that one card in there, and it is encapsulated. So that is a terrific start. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this face down. Okay, so here we are, guys. I mean, look at that. It's a beautiful. It's just a. I think it's just a beautiful card. I mean, there's something about opening the PSA cases from the box. It's just, it's pristine. Makes you feel really good about the collectible that you're holding. You've gone out, you've bought the product, you've taken care of it, you send it in for grading, and once it's in this case, it's almost like kind of frozen in time, and you've got a quality product. I mean, PSA, in my opinion, is the the leader in terms of grading. So I'm showing you this up front. Gypsy Queen 2012 Mike Trout, card number 195. And when I look at the back of it, I really like the centering. If you look left to right, it looks very evenly centered. Even the top to bottom looked really good. Like, look right above that, the A emblem there, and then look at where the print starts to the base. It looks very well centered. And then if you look close at those corners are super sharp. This came right out of the pack. And into a plastic holder, and so I just felt really good about the cornering. You can't see because I have it flipped upside down, but the edges all looked really good. Or the edges of the cards. There was no whitening. There were no dings on it, and so I felt really good. Now, guys, it's really hard to get a gem mint, so I'm like afraid now to flip it over because it's encapsulated. So we know we have a 9, so we're kind of like halfway there. But it makes a huge difference to go 9 to a 10. 10 is obviously much more valuable, much harder to get. So guys, okay, we're gonna do it together. We're gonna flip it, and then we're gonna see what we get. Okay, here we go. Okay, we've got a mint 9. Okay, so we did not get the gem mint 10, but we got a mint 9. So let's look at this and see what may have prevented us from getting that gem mint 10 grade that is what everyone wants. So in looking at it, even in the case, I mean, I think the centering, if you look at the centering, the centering looks really good. So I don't think it's the centering on this one. Now that I'm looking at it, if you look at the bottom corners, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see that in the video, but the bottom corners, now that I'm looking at it, have just the slightest little like whitening almost. But that when I sent that in, I don't think that was. I mean, it was obviously there, but I would have picked up on that, but I thought those were really crisp corners. But regardless, guys, a mint 9, because you could have just got just a 9, not mint or near mint. We got a nice mint 9, which is great. So I am happy. I'm happy with the grade. I think because it's a 9 and not a 10. The card probably sells for, maybe, I don't know, $70, 70 to 100, probably in that zone. It's not a multi-$100 card. It would have been if it was a 10. So we got a 9, 2012 Topps Gypsy Queen, guys. So appreciate you guys watching. Like the video. There's going to be a lot more product coming back from PSA. I've got, like I said, over 700, and they're all in different stages. So we'll see how we do. But I appreciate you tuning in. Take care.